Hi everyone, it's Steve from Nationwide Boat Sales. We're going to have a little chat about a separate client's trust account. We've had lots of buyers and sellers recently talk to us regards other brokers they've spoken to and asked them the question, have you got a separate protected client's trust account? And they were surprised at the amount that hadn't actually got that protected account. Now, some brokers will have a separate business account to put your money into, but that is not a protected separate client's trust account. So a client's trust account is the same as what solicitors use for mortgage payments, because that money doesn't belong to the solicitor, and the money that you're paying for your boat doesn't belong to us. That belongs to the buyer until the transaction is complete. Then that money belongs to the seller. So as with the mortgage payments, once that transaction has taken place and the buyer is the legal owner, we then release that money from the client protected trust account to the seller. The same as what a solicitor would do once the contracts are exchanged. They'd basically release those funds to either the lender or the person selling the property. So um, solicitors have to have a separate client trust account because they're regulated. Our business is not regulated, therefore you don't have to have, as a broker, a separate client trust account. We've had a separate client trust account for about 21 years, and we've always done that to protect our buyers and sellers' money. If that money is not paid into a separate protected client's trust account, your money could be at risk if that company ran into financial difficulties, because that money could be used to pay bills, etc., etc. Does it mean the broker's a bad broker if they haven't got a separate client trust account? No, it doesn't. But would you want to put your money with anybody that your money wasn't protected in the account? Because your money could be at risk if they run into financial difficulties. You need proof of that client trust account. So all buyers, pay their money into our account, and that's our separate account. So it's Great Hayward Boat Sales Limited clients account. So that has nothing to do with our business account whatsoever. So if anything happened to our company, the money would go back to the rightful owner. If the paperwork hadn't been exchanged, the contracts, then it would go back to the buyer. If it had, it would go to the seller. So your money is 100% protected in that client account. It doesn't matter how big the company is, how long the company's been going, you need to check if they've got a protected, separate client's trust account. And we hope that makes things clear for everybody, because we get lots of questions. It's sort of a hot topic at the moment. And I've just Googled apply for a client's trust bank account on good old Google, and lists of banks have come up that offer that account. Now, because banks are regulated, they also are very selective on who they will offer that protected client's trust account to. So the question's got to be, if the bank will not offer that to a company, you've got to ask yourself the reasons for that, for why. It doesn't mean they're a bad company. It's just that the banks have made the decision not to offer that. We members of the British Marine, and for many, many years, to be a part of British Marine, you had to have a separate client trust account. That has now changed. So you now can be a member of the British Marine and you don't have to have a separate client trust account. Again, that's fine. It doesn't mean that anybody's a bad company if they haven't got that separate account. It's just to make things clear with what you're doing, who you're placing your money with, whether you're a buyer or seller. You need to know that money is protected 100% of the way from start to finish. And we hope that clears things up. Any questions, let us know. Have a great day, and thank you.